This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy. Or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage, and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage and we'll be your trusted partner throughout. Because signs do more than point the way. They help the world make sense.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polly Eyes Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars, Latitude Signs and Design, the Dairy Barn. Also a shout out to our business card sponsors up there in the top right hand corner, Turnkey Realty, Grinnell Firestone, Cirques Financial Center, Brett Nickel State Farm, Michelle's Dance Academy. Also a shout out to Kurt's Collision Center for sponsoring our scoreboard this year. Our strikeouts are brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy, and the foul balls are brought to you by Cirques Financial Center. Stop down and see Tom Cirques, Dustin Smith, and Natalie Pavey for all your financial needs.
Well, welcome in tonight, baseball fans, Grinnell High School fans, and Ballard fans. We've got a good one on tap tonight. Doubleheader. It's the 2-1 Grinnell Tigers taking on the 1-1 Ballard Bombers. Blake Walker with you here this evening from Fowler Field. Grinnell 2-1, coming off a win last night against Vinton Shellsburg, and then a loss to Carlisle on a Wednesday night 6-1, and then a win against Fairfield to start the week on Monday 3-1. Ballard coming off a loss on Monday night to Dallas Center Grimes thanks to a final 7th inning bomb, thanks to the Mustangs to sink the Bombers in that game on Monday night. They then won last night in an easy victory over the Webster City Lynx 13-3. It is a blustery day here at Grinnell High School. Winds are currently about 11 miles an hour, the west-northwest wind, but wind gusts getting up to about 20 miles an hour heading to the southeast. So the ball is going to carry, and for most right-handed hitters, it's not in a good way and could lead out to a lot of pop-outs. It's also pretty cool. 62 degrees here, but the wind makes it cooler. That'll be something we'll have to see how the players play with as the evening goes on. These two teams played each other last year. They played each other pretty much every year for the past couple of years. Grinnell with a 6-2 victory over the Bombers in the third game of the season last year as well. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back for our first pitch. You're watching the Tiger Sports live stream network between Grinnell and Ballard. From first pitch, Grinnell and Ballard, first game of a doubleheader this evening. We're getting started just past the 5:30 point on the hour. Second game will come up about 15 minutes, concluding this first one. Blustery night here tonight. Gust up to about 20 miles an hour. 61 degrees up here in the booth. If you catch a little bit of wind coming into the press box, that's because it's blowing to the southeast, so not surprising if we do get wind here this evening. On the mound to start for Grinnell, it's the junior Cole Blackford making his third appearance this season in total. He's got one save. It's his first official start on the year. He's only pitched just over an inning. He's given up 1 hit, 2 runs, walked 1, hit 1 batter, 2 strikeouts, and a 0 ERA with a 1.5 whip on the season. And starting out for the Bombers, hitting for the Bombers, number 20, Nicholas Skronhorst, the sophomore. Ballard's actual roster, both teams really, not huge rosters by any means, but you're only a couple games into the season. Ballard already playing in their third game. Grinnell's only playing in now their fourth game of the year, so things start pretty quick here to start the season. But Nicholas Skronhorst, the sophomore, will be the one to come up first. And he's hitting 100 on the season. 2 at-bats and 2 hits, including a double and a triple. So a heck of a leadoff hitter here for Ballard, and a tough start here for Cole Blackford as Skronhorst swings through the first pitch, and we're off and running here at Fowler Field. Ballard a 1-1 start to the 2023 campaign. A loss to Dallas Center Grimes on opening day, thanks to a walk-off home run in the bottom of the 7th inning, and then defeated Webster City 13-3 last night. Webster City only win on the season for the Lynx was against Eagle Grove. 18-2 was the final score of that one. As you can hear on the mic, the wind will pick up on and off as the evening goes on. That one's upstairs high for a ball. It'll be 2 balls and 1 strike with nobody out. 2-1 on the way by Blackford. That one drops in the zone. 2 balls and 2 strikes up against Nicholas Skonehorst. Skonehorst making his second start of the season. Only started in 1 game leading up. Blackford just misses the zone. Off the corner, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The count runs full. Ballard, quite a few seniors on their roster this season. Grinnell, not as many. 3 seniors. Grinnell was the roster senior heavy last year, as that one's high and away, ball 4, and Blackford walks the first batter he sees. And Skonehorst will take his base to first. And up to bat now, Jacob Luster, the sophomore. Luster hitting .250 on the year, 4 at-bats so far, and 1 hit, and it was a single. No home runs for Ballard yet this season, only 2 games. But you put a 13 spot up against Webster City and then came up short with only 1 against Dallas Center Grimes. Kind of puts your run total in the middle, obviously averaging 7.5. Grinnell averaging 3.5 runs per contest. Blackford's up top, 1 ball, no strikes, nobody out, and a runner up on first for the Bombers. That ball's in there for strike 1. Luster, just a sophomore, has walked once this season for the Bombers. Runner goes. Throw on to second is going to be in time. Thrown out by the catcher for Grinnell. And Skonehorst gets caught stealing. Good throw, good tag. Out number 1 of the first inning. I'm not sure what they called there.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yep.
Who is our catcher? Kaufman, Brady Kaufman. It's a good throw by Brady. That one drops in for a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 on the way. That one just misses the top. Count runs full for the second straight batter. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Cole Blackford. Has 1 save on the season, first official start of the year. There's a grounder right back to the second baseman. Caught on the hop. Nope, dropped. Bobbled just enough. It caught the end of the lip of the grass to the transition to the dirt. And it catches the second baseman off guard. And it will be a error for Grinnell. It was going to be an out, yes. Jaden Presley, the senior, we'll see him on the mound at the bottom of this inning, but Presley steps up to bat. The senior hitting .250 on the year. Runner goes back on first base now because of the error. One thing that Stenberg talked about when the season started, Grinnell obviously lost a lot of the hitting production, but you can still win games thanks to pitching and defense. That one low, but low enough. Strike 1. Count goes to 1-1, runner on first. Wind continues to whip to the southeast. It'll be interesting on fly balls. Like I said, it's not home run hitting conditions if you're a right-handed batter. So if anything, you see those left fielders kind of pull out just a little bit away from the fence line. That one's foul down the right field line, but good power on a foul nonetheless. Count goes even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
First foul ball of the night's brought to you by Search Financial Center.
Yeah. 2-2. I'll be curious to see if Ballard wants to run here after getting picked off. That one's grounded right over the top of the second baseman. That's going to drop down for a single. Runner on second goes to third, and he's going to be down. Runners will be at the corners with 1 out for Ballard. That was a perfectly dropped ball right into right field, just over the second baseman's head. And the Bombers with 1 out have a runner in scoring position. Miles Mudd, the sophomore, up to bat. He's technically, statistically, the leading batter. 500 average, 3 hits this season, all of them which are singles, and he has 1 RBI. So 1 out, runners at the corners. They try to get the tag or the pickoff back on first, to no avail. Tough spot here for Blackford to start this one. Pitch is low, runner goes. They're not going to attempt it. Keeps that runner at third, and now runners at second and third with still 1 out. And the leading hitter for the Bombers up to bat. 1-0 on the way. That one grounded right to Idle at third base. He'll throw on to first and grab the out, but it is a sac hit, if you will, and Ballard is on the board and an RBI to Miles Mudd. That's his 2nd RBI of the season. And this will bring up number 2, Jaron Noss. The senior still looking for his first hit on the season. But he's gotten on base. He's been hit once and he's walked twice. So still finding ways to get on base. Blackford thought about going right back to second base. Thinks less about it. With 2 outs, the runner will stay in scoring position up on second. Blackford drops that one in there. Strike 1. A 1 on the way by Blackford. That one's skied over to left field. That's going to drop down. Runner is going to be thrown from third, or taken from third. There will be no play at the plate, and it is an RBI single for Jaron Noss. And Noss picks up his first hit of the 2023 campaign. Ballard leads 2-0 over top of Grinnell. Short contact bloopers is what's working for the Bombers right now. While both their hits have come off bloopers. And that error is coming back to bite Grinnell early here in this one. Swing and a miss, Zach Bradfield, the senior. 200 hitter. He struck out 3 times this year, but does have a hit for a single. Trying to get the runner back on first, to no avail. Really, this is the only time in this week Grinnell has really had to play from behind, really, as they're going to say the runner or the batter went. They've kind of been down 1-0, been tied 1-1. Obviously, the Carlisle loss got away from him in the end, but really the first time this year Grinnell's behind to start this early. Gave up that 1 run late to Fairfield on Monday night. That one's high for ball 1. It's a learning curve to start the season for Grinnell. We knew that. Young roster, not many seniors. You lost so much last year. You're going to see that. That one's fouled back now the way. A Cirques Financial foul ball. Bradfield tried to hang on tight with it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. With the runner on first for the Bombers, a 2-run lead here. Going to try tag the runner back on first. Not going to work. They're keeping the runner honest, that's for sure. Jaron, he's got it's not like he's even got that strong of a leadoff, but that one's grounded short, caught on the hop. Idle throws on to first in time for out number 3. 2 hits, 2 runs. Ballard leads. We're headed to the bottom of the first. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to to dream big, or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before, or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Pollyeyes Pizza and West Finch Auto Plaza. Also a shout out to Brent Nichols State Farm for bringing us our first inning.
Ballard on top, 2-0 over Grinnell after the top of the first inning. We're headed to the bottom of the first. Brady Kaufman up to bat first for the Tigers. First pitch is off and away of the plate. Senior Jaden Presley is the starter for tonight, making his first start of the season, his second appearance overall. He pitched .1 of an inning, so pretty much didn't pitch a lot. 0 ERA, so Presley really getting his first chance this year to show what he's got. 1 ball and 1 strike. That one's inside. Good hold by Brady. Brady this season top hitter for Grinnell, hitting .700, 10 at-bats, 7 hits, 5 singles, 1 double, 1 home run. Grinnell has 2 home runs as a team already this season. See how patient Kaufman gets here. 3-1 on the way by Presley. He's going to chop it short. Hot by the shortstop. Throw on to first is in time for interference. Catcher got in the way of Brady, so in that case, Brady will get on to first and take it. I guess I didn't see the catcher when he hit the catcher's bat. So Brady gets on first. You'll take it if you're Grinnell, and Cole Blackford steps into the box. Blackford hitting .364 on the season. 4 hits, all of which are singles. Cole just a junior. That one out and away outside. Ball goes wide, and Brady Kaufman will go on to second. Thought about going a little bit farther, but he'll hold back. And just like that, Grinnell's got a runner in scoring position without really having to do much. Just stay patient at the plate. Presley's pitch, high, good stop by the catcher. And Presley's struggling a little bit here to start. 2 balls and no strikes. Cole has started in all 3 games this season for Grinnell. Try to get the runner back at second. Brady got back. The throw went wide, and the center fielder makes the grab. Like Dave Schaefer said, a rare left-handed center fielder. You did not see that a lot in high school baseball. Grinnell staying patient at the plate. 2-0. High and away. Make it 3-0.
Head chopper.
Grinnell just staying patient right now. That seems to be the only thing they need to be doing, is staying patient. 3 balls, no strikes. That just catches the corner of the zone for strike 1. Well, now the question is, how do you want to go about it? 3-1. It's kind of a hitter's count, if you will. They'll go back to second, and thank goodness the second baseman dropped it. Brady did not get back in time, barely. We're having a couple base-running games by both teams here in the first inning. 3-1. Cracked foul down the right field line, and a Cirques Financial foul ball will get this count full at 3-2. Tough spot for Blackford now. He's held in tight. Had a pretty long at-bat. 3-2 is the count. Pitch on the way, high and up, and he swung. And he's down for strike 3. Third time he struck out this season. Good long at-bat, though. And Jaden Idle will step up to bat. Jaden, tough start to the year. He had a really good year last year, but rocky start to start. Batting just 100, 1 hit in 10 at-bats. Can't get Kaufman back on second.
I think Jaden's made up for it on his defensive side, fielding-wise.
Yeah, Idle has been good at third base. Jaden has been hit by a pitch once. He struck out 5 times. Did he go? Yes, he did. Tried to hold up a check swing. Not going to work there. 0-1 is the count. 0-1 on the way. That is outside for ball 1. Grinnell going to cling to the opportunity here of having a runner in scoring position up on second with Kaufman. See if they can keep him there. 1-1. Just misses upstairs. 2-1 is the count. One out, 1 on for Grinnell. 2-1. Just catches the bottom corner. Count runs even at 2-2. Brady Greif on deck for Grinnell. Brady does have a home run this season. 2-2 on the way. That is outside. Idle held back. 3-2. Runs full again. You'll still take it, though, if you're creating these long at-bats. So now both Presley and Blackford are going to have some long innings on both sides here in terms of pitches thrown. 3-2. Grounded right back up the middle. Caught by the shortstop. Throw on to first is in time for out number 2. That almost snuck through. Shortstop came to clean it up. Kaufman advances to third. And with 2 outs, Grinnell will have a runner on third with Brady Greif up to bat. Brady 2 hits this year, 1 single, 1 home run. Batting 200 on the young season. Greif swings. Change-up pitch down low, 0-1. Grinnell's trying to get things dialed in here in the non-conference as Brady swings through that one. Good curveball. Grinnell trying to get things dialed in non-conference-wise before conference plays start. Final conference go at the Little Hawkeye Conference. 3 straight pitches, 3 straight strikes. Grinnell leaves 1 on base, can't do anything with it. We're headed to the top of the second. Ballard leads 2-0.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. The second inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Top of the second inning we go. Ballard on top of Grinnell, 2-0 in game 1 of this doubleheader. Bombers got 2 hits, 2 runs in the top of the first. Grinnell leaves 1 stranded in the bottom of the first, and that's how we sit where we are now. Owen Greco, number 4, up to bat here. The junior, batting .400 on the season, 2 hits. Both of them are singles. Blackford started out with a strike, 0-1 on the way. That one's scorched to left. This is going to be a tough play, and it drops. Perfect blooper, as has been the trend today for Ballard. And I hate to say it, any other night that might have been foul. But the way that the wind is tonight, he wasn't going to get any favors there. And it's the 3rd hit on the evening for Ballard, and all of which have been bloopers. Nobody on, a runner on first, or nobody out, runner on first. Throw back on to first, not in time. Cole Heenan, senior, up to bat. He pops that one up to the center field spot, and that's caught down for out number 1. So Heenan gave it a ride. He was batting, still looking for his first hit on the year. He did have one sacrifice. Cooper Olson, he's also looking for his first hit on the season. Has walked. Ballard's already gotten one hitter to grab his first hit on the year so far today. Seeing if they can do it again with a runner on first. And he gets hit by pitch. Runner goes to first. Runner on first goes to second. And with 1 out, Grinnell is pretty much in the identical spot that they were in the first inning. And just like that, we're back to batter number 1, Nicholas Schoenhorst, the sophomore. He reached, got on to first. I'd say it's pretty good if you already get through your batting lineup or batting order once already now in the 2nd inning, so it sets the Bombers up nicely, trying to extend this lead a little bit more here. 1 out, 2 on. 1-0 on the way, and that's a perfect pitch right down the middle, swing and a miss for strike 1 on Schoenhorst. Ballard last season a 19-11 record. They won the Raccoon River at 13-3 though overall over North Polk and ADM. ADM is off to a rocky start to start the year. You're right about that. As I was saying before, the end of the last inning, Grinnell trying to prepare for conference play as there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Well done by Cole Blackford, his first strikeout of the night. All strikeouts for the Tiger Sports live stream, brought to you by Michelle Dance Academy. That say dance out? Oh, I thought it. I thought the advertisement was a dance out strikeout. I was like, brought to you by Michelle's Dance Academy. That one just misses high and away outside. But Little Hawkeye Conference, the last time Grinnell Athletics will take on Little Hawkeye Conference play, both baseball and softball, because in the fall, Grinnell is headed to the WAMAC. Grinnell and how they stack up against the LHC as the runner on second goes to third. He is going to be out. Nice throw by Brady Kaufman. Gets his second runner caught stealing. 2 runners left on, and no runs brought in. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. We'll see you in the bottom of the 2nd.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors.
That water wasn't.
To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars and the Dairy Barn.
Bottom of the second inning. Grinnell trails Ballard 2-0. Carson Penich up to bat here for Grinnell. He's going to line that one as a single. Drops past over the shortstop head. And Grinnell has their first hit of the evening. Just what the doctor ordered for
Good
Grinnell.
to see a little offense.
Yeah. Carson's just a junior. Came in batting .333. That's his fourth hit on the season.
Spent the day at state track yesterday.
Probably got burnt to a crisp outside for ball one. Brooks Vosberg, an 8th grader. Only 8th grader besides Josh Ringler who has batted this year. Throwback on to first, not in time. Both teams are just toying with each other on the base pass. Vosberg, bunt short. Pitcher picks it up, throws on to first in time for out number 1. But the sacrifice works and gets Penich on to second. Braxton Schaefer will now step up to bat for Grinnell. Braxton hitting .286 on the season. 7 at-bats, 2 hits, 1 single, 1 double, 1 RBI. And he's walked twice. Runner in scoring position up on second. Braxton swings through for strike 1. Seems like Presley's high fastballs are what's really catching Grinnell off guard. Throw back on to second, not in time. Let's have a peace treaty. Let's not throw back to the base anymore. Keep this thing moving. 0-1 upcoming for Schaefer. Good eye outside, ball 1. Why does it look like Braxton bat is like the smallest bat in the world? Oh, because Braxton's 6'7". Okay. Schaefer swings through it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Taller guys are my favorite ones when they have their batting stances. Got squat all the way down. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Penich still up on second. Grounded back up the middle. Presley snags it, throws on to first, and grabs the out for out number 2. Good job by Presley holding on and grabbing that thing before it got too far away. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up Derek Doty, the sophomore. Doty hitting a .333 average this season. 3 hits, all of which are singles. He does have an RBI. Derek fouls that one back. Younger brother of Will, younger brother of Megan. Megan currently batting in the Division 2 playoffs or Division 3? Division 3 playoffs for Central College. Are there any more Doty's left after Derek, or is he the last one? He's the last one. Doty's have moved on through. 0-1, they go back to second. Not in time on Penich. Mike Doty, obviously head softball coach for Grinnell. They start next week. Team with a lot of upside that Coach Doty has. That one gets away from the catcher. Penich will race on to third with ease. And Grinnell with another chance with, again, you have a runner in scoring position. Now it's just a matter of what you can do with it. Your guys' first softball game is next Friday, did you say? I
believe so.
The softball season starts next Monday, is opening day, but first home game that the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network will be broadcasting will be on Friday.
Actually, no, I don't think there's anything next week.
Okay, maybe not.
It's the following Tuesday or Wednesday.
So a road stretch to start out. That one just misses. Just misses the zone inside. Tried to jam him, 3-1.
Of course, to check that schedule out for our live stream, go to tigersln.com. It's completely up there. So the 31st of May is the first.
Short grounded chopper. It got past the second baseman, and Grinnell will score. Dave Schaefer's going to give him a hit, so I guess I thought maybe it'd be an error, but they're going to give it to him as a hit. Or Dave says a hit. All right, it's a hit. He had to come up and get it, and it would have been a tough play anyway. So Grinnell does get the run in, so an RBI nonetheless for Doty. And Josh Ringler, another 8th grader, up to bat here for Grinnell. Throw back on to first, not in time. Yeah, Presley, he's checking him out a lot. Ringler looking for his first hit on the season. He has made it to base. He was hit by a pitch so far. Making his 3rd start on the year. He's only started twice as he swings and misses for that one. Strike 2. Out and away, outside, ball 1. Ballard 1-1 on the season. Win against Allison Grimes, lost to Webster City. Out of the Raccoon River Conference, just north of Ankeny. Ballard and Huxley, if you will. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Presley gets out of it. 1 left on base, but a run scores. 2-1. Ballard leads over Grinnell. We'll see you in the 3rd. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, 3rd generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pax Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza and West Finch Auto Plaza. This 3rd inning is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm.
Welcome back to the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Grinnell trails Ballard 2-1 in the top of the 3rd inning. Grinnell grabs 1 run off a quick little chopping RBI thanks to Derek Doty there in the bottom of the 2nd. Brings it within 1. First pitch by Blackford, lined right back up the middle, and Cole backhands it. Back onto first for out number 1. Nice heads-up play. Jacob Luster was the one hitting. You got to have some good hand-eye coordination, good reflexes if you're going to be a pitcher, whether that's getting out of the way of a ball coming right at you or just like Cole did, snagging it on the run. Jaden Presley, the pitcher, up to bat now for the Bombers. Game 1 of 2 here on this doubleheader this evening. One out, none on. That one chopped short. Idle grabs it on the hop and throws on to first for out number 2. Boy, that was I don't know how Jaden got there. Jaden barely snagged that thing off the ground and throws on to first. That's a heads-up play by Idle. So 2 quick outs on 2 pitches. 2 pitches, I think.
Yeah.
Dave drops his pitch tracker. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs, nobody on for Ballard. Yeah. Miles Mudd, the sophomore, up to bat. Top hitter statistically for Ballard. That one low. I see over on the football stadium, the team's starting to walk in. Grinnell girls soccer takes on South Tama. in the first round of the playoffs in their district. It is going to be an uphill battle for Grinnell, but overall, Grinnell and South Tama, they played earlier this season. Grinnell won 3-2, so should be a good game tonight. We'll try to keep everyone updated. You might be able to see the scoreboard a little bit better. It's just kind of hidden in the trees. Yeah, I can see when Grinnell has a score. Strike out there.
Nope, walk.
Or walk, excuse me. Jaron Noss, he had a hit last time up. He'll step up to bat. But yeah, big night for Grinnell soccer, trying to grab a postseason victory. If they win, they head to Waverly Shell Rock to take on the Go Hawks. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a state tournament team every year. Swing and miss for strike one. Wind has remained pretty blustery. It's not as bad in the booth when we close that door, but you can tell it's affected a couple things on the field. That one catches the outside corner. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he would have.
Runner on first, starting to ease his way out. I wouldn't even try for it. 0-2, that one popped up. Right fielder coming racing up to get it, and he can't get there. It drops down for a hit, and the runner goes from second to third, and they'll go home, and the runner is safe. What do you think? Confusion on Grinnell's end, or was it just kind of they didn't know that the runner was going? Yeah. Grinnell went to the second baseman, and the second baseman then kind of held, and Ballard, who had a runner on first, goes all the way around, and it's an unorthodox double, if you will. And Ballard takes a 3-1 lead. I tell you what, though, the wind, that was apparent there. I mean, right fielder had no idea where that thing was coming.
It was darn close to going foul.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it almost got there, but it was just so hard to see. There's a swing and a miss by Zach Branfield. Ballard gets the break right there, and they lead 3-1, 4 hits now for the Bombers. Strike 2. Yeah, we wanted a Surf's financial foul ball there. Would have been nice.
I was sliding over to click the button.
There's the Michelle Dance Academy strikeout, and that will do it for the end of the top of the third. We're headed bottom 3. Ballard leaves 1 on. Scores 1, 3-1. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before, or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual and Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate.
At the bottom of the third inning, Ballard on top of Grinnell, 3-1. Brady Kaufman up to bat. Brady got to first thanks to interference on the catcher last time up. He got stranded on base. That one's outside for ball 1. Oh, it's the football stadium music. Grounded right down the right field line. Yeah, music coming from somewhere. We didn't know where it was coming from. It was coming from the football stadium. So no matter what, all the players on the field to get a nice tune of music for 45 minutes before the soccer game starts. Kaufman swings and misses for a strikeout. Presley has settled down just a little bit. He had a bit of a rocky first inning, but he's figured things out now. Cole Blackford up to bat now for the Tigers. Game 1 of this doubleheader between these two teams. Up and away outside, ball 1. Blackford swings hard through that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Cole swings again, 1 and 2. Yeah, Presley has started to get things figured out here on the mound. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On the way to Blackford. Cole gets a piece of it. This is going to be a tough play because of the wind. It's going to go over the right fielder's head. That's going to go up against the fence line. Blackford's going to turn on it from second. He's going to have a chance at a triple. Ball goes long, and it's a stand-up triple for Cole Blackford. And he looks gassed as he came all the way around the base paths. Well, the wind didn't work in Grinnell's favor. And that time, that was all wind. I mean, that was...
Once it got above about between first and second base, it started to really care.
I think the right fielder, he just kept looking back. He didn't know where it was going to go. It bounced all the way up against the fence line. And I mean, if he had a little bit more power on it, could have been gone. So runner on third, high and away outside for ball 1. It's Jaden Idle up to bat here for Grinnell, trying to get his luck turned around here to start the season. I mean, you set yourself up well. You got the 3 and 4 hitters coming up. That's upstairs, too high, 2-0. Keyword should. 2-0. Who did he go? It didn't matter anyway. Strike down the middle, 2-1. See a couple Grinnell alumni in the stands tonight. I think Jake Hull's over there. Brock Beck's over there. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Jake pitching now for Grinnell College. Brock wrestling for Central College. 2-2. He hung it a little high. Tipped it back. 2-2. Cirques Financial foul ball. I think that one went right back into this padding down here. Obviously didn't have padding before with a new net. He got this padding down on the lower half. It doesn't look very nice from the backside, but got him on the bottom corner. Strike 3. And Idle will make the walk back, and that's a huge strikeout for Presley with 1 out, now 2. And now Brady Greif has the chance to try to bring this runner home. Greif struck out last time, strike down the middle for strike 1. Presley going to try to get out of this thing without any damage after giving up a 1-out triple. Boy, what a curve. Got right back in there, 0-2. Presley's locked in now. Greif grounds it, foul, Cirques Financial foul ball. No balls, 2 strikes. On the way to Greif. That was high, swung and fouled it back for another Cirques Financial foul ball. Up and away, got Greif leaning out of the way. One-two. Blackford still on third. Greif foul tips it again. Presley frustrated on the mounds, thinking, what else do I got to do here? Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Give credit, though. Brady's hanging in tight here. Doing everything he can. He wants to bring that runner home. 1 ball and 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on third. And the 1-2 on the way by Presley. In there, strike 3. 1 left on base. No one scores. 3-1. We'll see you in the 4th. Grinnell trails Ballard.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polley'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars and Polley's Pizza. This 4th inning is brought to you by Britt Nichols State Farm.
We are in the top of the 4th. Owen Greco up to bat for Ballard. The Bombers on top 3-1 over Grinnell in the first game of this doubleheader this evening. On the way, swing and a miss for strike 1. You know, doubleheaders, a lot of people, you talk about high school baseball, a lot of people like them, a lot of people don't. It's amazing, though, how many conferences have just doubleheaders set up. You get your 2 games done, you're done. It gives you more chances to play a couple more non-conference games, but you just play all your conference teams twice in one night, that's it. Don't need to do them the rest of the year. Some teams like them, some teams don't. But it is interesting. I'd be curious to go back and look at the past couple of state champions. How many doubleheaders? Did they have a doubleheader heavy season? Or I just feel like nights like these, they could take a toll on you in some ways. 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. And a Michelle Dance Academy strikeout for Cole Blackford. And Cole Heinen will step up to bat.
I wonder if the Walmart structured same as the Little Hawkeye?
Yeah, I was going to say.
They're all doubleheaders.
Yeah.
They don't play 3 games. They're just all doubleheaders.
Have fun. Swing and a miss for strike 1. I get why they...
And it's a 5-7. Like, it's not 5-37, it's 5.
Yeah, 5-7. They like to get stuff done. That is true. 0-1. Well, and that is one thing that Grinnell will have to get used to. Most WAMAC teams have not terrible travel distances, but, I mean, there's significant travel differences. I know there were rumors about Waverly Shell Rock joining the WAMAC. I did hear last week that fell through, and it sounds like Waverly Shell Rock will most likely either jump to the Iowa Alliance or they will go independent. And they would become the 2nd team in the state to go independent with Grandview Christian. Which, it works. I mean, you just play who you want to play. But it's an interesting situation as that one swings and misses for strike 2. I felt like they would have been a good competitor in the WAMAC, but
They didn't want them.
yeah, nobody wanted them. Got kicked out of their own conference. Couldn't make it in the
Nobody
WAMAC.
wants them because of one winter sport.
Well, yeah, I mean, who wants to wrestle them? 2-2. Swung on, just past Idle, picked up by the shortstop, and he didn't even throw. Held back on it, in there for a hit. Runner on first with 1 out now for Ballard. Take a look at Ballard's schedule as they go throughout the season here. Obviously part of the Raccoon River. They get Bondurant next week. Sadell, Carlisle, Boone, a couple games against Norwalk. Marshalltown thrown in there. Knoxville, Nevada, Ames. Pretty standard schedule for the Ballard Bombers. like I said, pretty good-sized high school, about teeters between 3A and 4A. We're 2A for a little bit in a couple sports just north of Ankeny in the Huxley area. State champions in girls basketball, state runner-ups in boys basketball a couple years ago. Peyton Noe, cross-country runner for the Bombers, very talented, won cross-country the last 2 years, broke state records. I think she just won at state championships either yesterday or today. So a pretty talented school athletics-wise. Football has not been their strong suit the last couple of years, but and also, like we talked about, a very solid baseball team all across the board. Last couple seasons, pretty much the COVID year was the only time in the last couple of years they've had a, quote, down year. 2 balls and 2 strikes, runner on first. That one popped, another blooper. Awkwardly drops in the grass. Runners on first and second with 1 out. Nick Shorehurst. Schoenhurst up to bat. His 3rd time up to bat here this evening. And his eyes got to be wide here with runners on first and second and just 1 out. How many pitches do you have for Blackford?
63.
63.
64.
64. 64 through 4 innings. That one is outside. 1 ball and no strikes here for Schoenhorst. Outside and up away. Ball 2. Time called. Chat with Cole here. Try to figure some things out with runners on first and second. Grinnell trying to cling on to this 3-1 deficit. Ballard has done pretty well keeping runners in scoring position. It's Grinnell that just has not gotten away with scores despite having runners in scoring position. So definitely something that Grinnell's talking about here on the mound. Trying to get things dialed back here at least. And they'll break out of their huddle. 2 balls, no strikes is the count. 1 out and 2 on for the Bombers. Ballard trying to pull this thing open just a little bit more here. Blackford 2-0 on the way. Catches the zone. Strike 1. Well, and Cole, I don't believe he didn't start a lot of games last year, if I remember correctly. He was mostly relieved and saved, yeah. Closed a little bit. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Blackford trying to close back in here a little bit. Two. Grounded right foul. I didn't even see the ball. It goes foul. Cirques Financial foul ball down the right field line. Wind has remained a constant. It's gone down just a little bit. Now 8 miles an hour out of the north is what they're saying. Count even. Big out here. 2-2. Pop foul again. Another Cirques Financial foul ball out toward the softball diamond. It's been a good opening week weather-wise for baseball. Try to get the runner back on second. Ball goes behind the base. Grinnell's able to corral it. Says it's only rained 6 days in May, but in those 6 days we've gotten 2 inches, almost 3 inches. But this finally looks like a dry weekend. It's rained almost every weekend. This summer it feels like. 2-2, up and away, 3-2, and the count runs full on a huge out here needed by Grinnell with 1 out and 2 runners on and 1 in scoring position. 3-2. Pop foul again. Another Cirques Financial foul ball. Bounces on the batter's net over here on the softball side. Blackford trying to snag this second out here. 3-2, runners on first and second. Grounded right back to the shortstop, caught on a hop. Gets the runner on second, and runners will be at the corners with 2 outs. Heads up play to just get the easy out. And Grinnell will try to strand the runners here on first and third. Jacob Luster, the sophomore, came in hitting .250 tonight. Trying his luck at the plate with runners at the corners. Kaufman signaling back to Blackford. The way Cole looked, it looked like Cole was going to take what Brady was saying. I don't know. Infield, okay. I was going to say, the way Cole looked around, I was like, did he get it? Cirques Financial foul ball back. Couple fouls tonight.
A few.
Wind will help that out. Big out here for Grinnell if they can get it. Trying to keep this thing a 2-run game. Runner goes. Kaufman waits. Pretty much an easy base every single time. Don't want to get caught, throw to second and miss, and then give up a chance for the runner on third to come home. Luster sits back in at 1 balls and 1 strike. Grounded right to the second baseman, caught and dribbled, and the runner scores. They'll go back home, 2 score. Runner on first will now go to second, and Ballard gets away, and the second error tonight on Grinnell, and unfortunately the second error of the night on Jace Coster. Ballard takes the 5-1 lead over Grinnell. So 2 outs, runner in scoring position up at second. And Jaden Peasley pops this one back foul on Cirques Financial foul ball. Peasley, Cirques Financial foul ball again down the right field line. Well, that's 2 quick strikes, so that helps Blackford's cause a little bit. Oh, 2. Rounded short, foul. Pretty good crowd tonight. Looking out the press box here, a couple Ballard fans made the drive. Grinnell fans obviously coming out. You never know, it works out perfectly. You could watch game 1 here, go over watch soccer. Peasley pops this one up. Right fielder gets underneath of it, makes the grab for out number 3. 1 left on, 2 score. Ballard leads 5-1. We'll see you in the bottom of the 4th.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of
Every Sunday.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Grinnell Mutual.
Carson Peniich up to bat, takes that one for a strike. We are in the bottom of the fourth. Ballard on top of Grinnell, 5-1. Peasley misses outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Grinnell is going up to warm another pitcher, and I couldn't tell you who that is as that one bounces foul. Number 9. At least I thought it was number 9. It's probably number 8. Brooks Vosberg. Okay, so it's number 9, whoever number 9 is for Grinnell. Trenton Holes, 8th grader. He's the one that's been wearing the hard hat in the dugout. 1-2. Peniich grounds it right back to Peasley. He'll throw on to first in time. For out number 1. How many do you have Peasley for? Or you're not keeping track of Peasley's pitch count?
Yeah, he is at 61.
He might go the distance.
62, I guess.
Vosberg up to bat. Checks and holds, ball 1. Despite the wind, very good night for baseball here in Grinnell. Really no clouds in the sky. If you look off to the south, a few, but weather's been nice. 1-1, grounded right back or popped short to the first baseman. He can't grab it. Can't get back on to first in time, and that is going to be a hit for Vosberg. Couple of Grinnell's on bases tonight. We've got a interference. We got a couple different wacky ways Grinnell's getting on base, but it's just a matter of Grinnell trying to bring in those runs as Braxton Schaefer steps into the box with 1 out and 1 on. Ball 1 outside. Braxton looking for his 3rd hit on the season. Drops in for strike 1. Throw back on to first. Not in time by Peasley. They have more going to warm up out there. That one pops out and caught by the first baseman. That could have been ugly if he dropped it. Schaefer pops up, 2 outs. Runner will stay on first. And Derek Doty up to bat. Derek reached on his last go. You just got 2 guys just warming up over here. They're not actually pitching by any means. Peasley, good pitch down low, strike 1. I'm going to guess we've had at least 20 pickoff attempts tonight, and none have come back positive. That one just misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Still in the bottom of the 4th year of this doubleheader, game 1 of this doubleheader between Ballard and Grinnell. Swing and a miss, down low, strike 2. Big pitch here for Peasley. 1-2. Low and misses. Count goes even at 2-2. 2-2, good stop by the catcher. 3-2, count runs full. Grinnell has left quite a few runners on base tonight. Trying to see if they can move through here. 3-2, got him on the corner. Just missed. Derek Doty thought he was walking on to first. To no avail. We are headed to the 5th. One left on. Nobody scores. 5-1. Ballard leads over Grinnell.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours. In buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. And also it's brought to you by the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. This 5th inning is brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Brent Nichols, stop down to 1112 West Street, right here in Grinnell, Iowa.
The insurances have been busy the last 2 weeks in Grinnell after the hailstorm came through.
You are either going to love your insurance or hate them. One of the two.
That one low off the plate, ball one. This field did take a little bit of damage. The left field wall took some damage to the hail. Our right field wall apparently sticks out about 2 inches higher or longer. So we got a little bit of an advantage if that thing's hit to right field, I guess. But 2-0 is the count here. Cole Blackford still on the mound for Grinnell in the top of the 5th. That one grounded short, idle on the hop. Throws on to first, high, and he got the runner. Good job by Brady Greif.
Good tag there.
Out number 1. Jaron Noss steps up to bat here. He had a hit earlier tonight. If that soccer game does start at 7, South Tama is just now arriving.
No, they've been here about the school bus left and he came back.
Oh. I was going to say. I was like, well, that's a choice. 0-1. Noss, Cirques financial foul back. I want to know the story behind the hard hat. Why the Grinnell players that run out and go get it have a hard hat. They found the hat. Strike 3. That's a Michelle Dance Academy strikeout for Cole Blackford. 2 quick outs here. Zach Bradfield up to bat now for the Bombers. Oh, does it? First pitch up top. If I'm not mistaken, South Tama, they didn't have a softball program last year, did they?
Correct.
Do you know if they're having one this year?
Yes, they got a varsity program this year.
I know like a couple years ago they had the best home run hitter in the state. That one's popped up. Brady Greif underneath of it, and he makes the grab. 3 up, 3 down, just what Grinnell needed. 5-1, we'll see you in the bottom of the 5th. Grinnell trails Ballard.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and Polley's Pizza.
Josh Ringler, the 8th grader, up to bat here for Grinnell in the bottom of the 5th. Tigers trail Ballard 5-1 is your score. Out and away outside for ball 1. Grinnell got a 3-up, 3-down half inning there. That one sent on a line to left field and center field, center field with the left hand. That's what made me think left field. Makes the catch. Good contact there by Ringler, though. Brings up Brady Kaufman. We're on track for a 5-minute inning, something like that. Brady Kaufman back to the top of the lineup. Brady reached and struck out so far tonight. Good curve in there for strike 1. Oh, 1. Chop short and foul. Can't get the lucky bounce. Count goes quickly to 0-2. Just realized my chair is broken somehow. Down here. Part that your leg goes on.
Spin her around, use the backside.
Oh, it still works. It's just surprised that it didn't work. That one underneath the catcher to the backstop. Yeah. I just don't know how that breaks. Okay. Yeah, all right. Play on. 1-2. That one throw out to left field, and the left fielder drops it. Kaufman gets on to second. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, the wind dropped that thing. So Grinnell gets another runner in scoring position with 1 out, and Cole Blackford steps up to bat. Brady got to second on his first time on the base pass, I believe.
Gave him an error, Dave.
Oh, gave him an error. All right. Swing and a miss outside. One out, 1 on for Grinnell. Trying to bring 1 home here. Close this gap a little bit. Throw back on in second. Not going to work. Blackford swings through 0-2. I was trying to see if the dugout was a fence or was a net too, but is it just a fence or is it a net? I was going to say, they're pushing on it. It makes it look like a net. That one grounded onto the first baseman. He can't grab it. Tries to recover. Throw on to third in time. And Kaufman will stay on third, so with 2 outs, runner will be on third. I've always liked the dugouts that you see in softball. It's not a fence. They just got that wall right there, and you can look over the wall. I've just always appreciated those on softball. Two outs, runner on third. Idle up to bat. upstairs for ball one. Grinnell trying to cut this lead just a little bit. Idle fouls back a Circus Financial foul ball. A CFFB. Just call it that. Circus Financial foul ball. Shorten it. 1-1. Foul back into the net again. Another Circus Financial foul ball. Wind looks like it's picked back up again, honestly.
Yeah, that flag is standing straight.
Yeah. Idle steps out of the box, steps back in. 1-2. Swing and a miss, fouled back. Someone asked me the other day, so the high school basketball rules just changed. Obviously the free throws, or the bonus is now 5 fouls. You go straight to double bonus. And someone said, will the National High School Association would ever change the baseball rules? And I was like, what do you mean? They're like, well, what about the pitch clock? I don't think high school will ever get to needing a pitch clock. I don't think it's ever going to be necessary. I feel like high school baseball games are pretty much always going to be 2 to 2.5 hours. I don't think you're ever, especially with 7 innings. I don't think it would help it much. I feel like they already pitch pretty quick as it is. 2-2. Down low in the dirt. Idle staying patient. Count runs full with 2 outs and a runner on third. Three-two. Ball 4 outside. I don't know if Peasley thought he would get the call because he got it earlier, but to no avail, and runners will be at the corner with Brady Greif. And I have to say it because he's already hit a home run this year, but the game-tying run is up to bat for Grinnell.
Any batter that brings 3 baseballs to the plate has got to do something.
Yeah. Fresh count here, 2 outs, runners on first and third for Brady Greif. Good pitch in there, strike 1. Brady struck out earlier tonight. And popped up, I believe. 1-2, try to get the runner back on first. To no avail. Idle gets back in time. 0-1. Curve falls in. 0-2. Jammed him right down inside. 0-2 here for Peasley, trying to get out of the inning with no damage done. Throw back onto first, and they got Idle caught. They're going to try to go to second, and everybody's going to be safe. That's just smart baseball there by Tony Stenberg. I got to give it to him. That is smart baseball.
He just about let it go.
Yeah. He thought about it. Good call by Tony. Very good call. 0-2 here. At least you get a runner on second. Down the way outside. Ball 1. Good eye by Greif. One, 2. 2 outs. Greif calls time. Got to think about it a little bit here. Greif grounds it short. Second baseman makes the play. Throw on to first in time for out number 3. Grinnell strands 2 on base. Can't do anything with it. We're headed to the 6th. Ballard leads 5-1.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza and Grinnell Mutual. And this 6th inning is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm.
You change your innings.
Change the innings.
Top of the 6th. Ballard on top 5-1. Cole Blackford's still in the circle. Brady Kaufman got his gear back on. He's ready to go here. A couple pitches getting ready to go. Well, Grinnell got a 3-up, 3-down inning last time they were out on defense, so see how things shake out here, I guess. Owen Grieco. Grieco checks and comes up to the batter's box. Low in the dirt for ball 1. Kaufman's done a pretty good job at catcher tonight. He's picked off 2 trying to steal so far this evening. High and away outside, ball 2. How many pitches is Blackford at? He's got to be getting up there. 89.
89. I better put that one there.
2-0 on the way by Cole. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Strike 1. Yeah. Couple errors by Grinnell have not helped the Tigers as that one pops up foul. Coming back to the net. Lands in the bleachers. Yeah. And then just kind of lost it from there.
Right down there.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Starks financial foul ball all the way back out. Yeah, I was gonna say someone, whoever brought that up. Are we sure that hasn't been here for years? No. 2-2. Swung on. That'll be a foul tip, but still he's going to get to first because it went wide. And Ballard's going to have a runner on. So it works out for the Bombers. 1 on, nobody out. Cole Heenan will check in and up to bat. Ballard trying to extend their 5-1 run lead. Pickoff back onto first is not going to work. Yeah, we had a pink iPod turned up into the booth, and we don't know if if it's old. That one's in there for strike 1. It is old. A 1. Bunt laid. Too far to the left. Down for a foul. Bombers jumped ahead 2-0 in the first and really haven't looked back. Grinnell got it within 2-1, but just couldn't do anything with it. There's a good bunt laid. Throw on to first by Blackford is in time for out number 1, but the sack gets the runner from first to second with now just 1 out, so runner in scoring position. Cooper Olson will come up to bat here for the Bombers. Cooper came into tonight, no hits. Actually, we're going to have a different one up. We're going to have number 18, Drew Pingle. Pingle, a junior, and he has not hit this season. So Pingle gets his first look in the batter's box. And with the 5-1 lead, I'm pretty sure they're just going to do what they can here. Get some fresh guys in here if you're Ballard. $18. Upstairs. 4-1. Yes, for now. Swing and a miss, strike 1. One by Blackford. Check. Did he go? Yes, he did. 1-2. I don't think he went. Got across the base, and of course he cleans off the base after he goes. Huh? He didn't go. One ball, 2 strikes here. Runner on second goes to third. Kaufman's throw on to third, not in time. Good stop by Idle to make sure he doesn't go any further. And with 1 out, runner will be up on third for the Bombers. Blackford upstairs and away, and the count run full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count on the way. That one grounded. Hard grounder all the way. Gets past the shortstop. And a run scores. And the first at-bat on the season is a hit for Pingle. And an RBI, too. Makes it 6-1 in favor of Ballard. Schoenhorst up to bat now for Ballard, so back to the top of the batting order they go. Couple mistakes tonight in the field by Grinnell. That's been the big difference in this one, it feels like. Obviously the errors, but Grinnell's not getting lucky on the bounces. That is for sure. Starks Financial foul ball back by Nicholas. Checks back on the runner, 0-1. Low for ball 1. Cole's getting up there and pitches, so we'll see how. I assume this will be it for him after this inning, if he gets out of it. 1-1 upstairs. Runner gets back on first. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner on first for Ballard. That one's going to be blooped. And another one drops in for the Bombers. Right fielder jumps on top of it. Runner on second goes all the way to third. He'll be in time. Runner on first goes to second. He's in time, and both runners get pretty far. And with 1 out, runners will be on second and third for the Bombers. Worked out perfectly for the Bombers. And with a 6-1 lead, trying to extend it, and I believe Cole Blackford is done for the evening. As Coach Stenberg will come out and make a change. We'll take a break. Ballard on top, 6-1 over Grinnell. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars.
We are in the top of the 6th inning. Ballard on top of Grinnell, 6-1. Runners on second and third. Trenton Holes, an 8th grader, will step up and try his luck on the mound. His first appearance for the Tigers this year pitching. Not an easy spot, but we'll see what he can do on second and third with the runners. That one fouled. Cirques Financial foul ball down the right field line. Jacob Luster up to bat. Looks like Grinnell and South Tama just getting going over there on the soccer field. Yep, I can see Grinnell's score. I'm not going to be able to see South Tama's. That one drops in there and misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tried to jam him. Are Grinnell's caps new as well? Okay. I was going to say. Change the jerseys, everything. Outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Grinnell trying to keep it from loading the bases up here. Bombers 1-1 on the season. Lost Dallas Center Grimes on a last final inning walk-off home run, and then that one grounded or skied right back up the middle. Center fielder hops on top of it. One run will score. They'll hold the other runner at third and extends it to a 7-1 game. Peasley will check in and bat here. (7-1) is your lead. 8 hits for Ballard. Just 4 for Grinnell. Runners will be at the corners here. Trenton Holes on the mound, and Peasley, the other pitcher, in the circle. Throw on to second. Wide. That was a risky decision considering the runner on third, but it kept the runner at third to keep him from moving. So runners on second and third, one out. Pretty much the same scenario Holes came in with. Up and away outside, ball 2. Two-0. Misses him outside. 3-0. Trenton making his first start of his career here with Grinnell. He'll be a freshman this fall for the Tigers. Catches the zone for strike 1. Needs to grab that crucial second out here, help him breathe just a little bit better. 3-1. That one skied on a line, down the left field line. That's going to go all the way back to the fence line almost. Both runners will score, and it's a stand-up double for Ballard and blows this thing open. 9-1 in favor of the Bombers. And that will bring up number 3, Miles Mudd, up to bat. The thing had a lot of power on it as it soared to the left field line. And Mudd will step into the box with the runner in scoring position up on second, still just 1 out. Holes catches the bottom corner for strike 1. Don't forget, about 15-20 minutes after the conclusion of this one, game 2 of this doubleheader this evening for Grinnell and Ballard. Ballard going to try to go for the sweep. Grinnell going to try to get away with at least 1. Holes drops that one in there. Good pitch. 0-2. Runner holds up on second, 0-2 for the Tigers on defense. On the way, out and about outside, ball 1. Wind has died down just a little bit. Seems to just go in and out. Hopefully as the evening goes on, the wind continues to die down. It's been a problem in a couple instances here tonight. Tries to drop that one in a little too high. 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Trenton Holes. Miles Mudd came in, best hitting, or best batter statistically here, coming in. 2-2. Grounds that one down the left field line, and I mean just foul for a Cirques Financial foul ball. Two. Cirques Financial foul ball lined right toward the shed and concession stand over here on our right field line. Saw some people coming with Dairy Barn. Dairy Barn has been busy this week. Grinnell College people graduating. That one's lined right in the gap. Shortstop hops on top of it. They'll try to get the runner back at home. They cannot. Ballard extends the lead to 10-1. Bombers want to try to end this thing in 6 innings if they can put one more run across the board. Jaron Noss steps up to bat for the Bombers. Well, Ballard put up 13 spot against Webster City last night. That was no joke. Their bats have remained hot here against Grinnell in game 1 of this doubleheader. First pitch on the way. Noss fouls this one back. Just missed it. This is Jaron Noss. Who do you got? I don't know where you got that. Oh. 1. Nos foul tips it back. 2 quick strikes. Ballard has looked good to start. We'll see how they come back here in the second game. See how Grinnell responds. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. Trenton Holes, first strikeout of his career, and he thought the inning was over. It is not over. He still got one more out, but
he was hoping.
He was hoping that was the last out, but he still got one more. Zach Bradfield checks in here. Yeah, congrats, first strikeout on a check swing. No, I don't know. Bradfield pops it high and up. Who's going to go after it? Kaufman tried it, and they're lucky it went foul. I think Brady was frustrated by that one. I don't know if they didn't know who was going to go for it. Plus the win, that's not going to help you at all. Just a couple miscues tonight for Grinnell have just kind of hurt them. A couple errors, and then just ones that haven't even been errors, but just kind of slip-ups. Oh, 1, good pitch. Strike 2 for Holes. Oh, 2. That one lined right in the gap. This might bring home a run. They'll turn on it from third, and the run will score. Ballard leads 11-1 over Grinnell. Yeah, I'd have to... Boy, you'd have to go back and look the last time Grinnell got 10 runs. Yeah, been a long time. Long time. I was trying to think about it. Their home losses. Yeah, I just was trying to think back to even their home losses. I mean, they've lost at home before in the last couple of years, but Grinnell likes to hold steady at home. Granted, as I say that, 2 losses have come in the playoffs at home here. I mean, that's how it's worked, unfortunately. But so Grinnell will have to put up a score in the bottom of the 6th if they want to keep this game going. Hull's still looking for that out here. 2-0 with the runner on first. And he balked. Runner goes from first to second. (11-1) lead for Ballard over Grinnell. They've broke this thing wide open the last couple innings. Hull's trying to get that out. 2-0. Catches the top corner. 2-1. Definitely not an easy spot for an 8th grader to jump into in his first game. Yeah, that's a good point. Got to get through your bullpen. 2-1. This one popped up. Center fielder coming up to get it. Nope. It's going to be the third baseman, Jalen Idle, actually coming up to get it. Down for out number 3. Grinnell's got to put a run up in the 6th. If not, this one's over. 11-1. Ballard leads. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. You're watching Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Dairy Barn and Pollyi's Pizza.
We are in the bottom of the 6th inning. Carson Peniich will lead us off here. Because of the run rule, it's 10 after 5, 15 after 3. So because of that, Grinnell has to score a run here if they want this thing to go the 7th inning. It is Nicholas Schoenhorst up to the pitch here, the sophomore. And I don't think he's pitched this year. No, he has not. That one grounded right back up the middle. Second baseman on top of it. Throw on to first is in time for out number 1. Those umpires, man, I tell you what, they really got to make it all about them.
Hold on to the very last minute.
And he's out. It's like, come on, man, just give us the call. Ridiculous. Brooks of Osberg up to bat. I think, if I remember correctly, he got a hit last time. Can't hit it there. Strike 1.
Ball.
Or ball 1, sorry. Yeah, I had the line drive. That's what I was thinking.
Right
Yeah.
over second, kind of popped it in.
Somebody just scored over there on the soccer field, and I don't see a 1 going up for Grinnell, so I'm going to assume South Tama just scored against Grinnell.
Oh, you're sure that's not the 0 for the
Is the Tigers on the left side of the scoreboard or the right?
left side?
Okay, then never mind. Grinnell just scored. I was going to say, how have I been to so many games at TT Cranny and just completely forgot where the home was? Blooper short to second. How did that not have any air on it? That thing just died in the air. Fosberg couldn't catch a break. That's 2 quick outs, and Grinnell's down to their last batter, Braxton Schaefer. I was first pitch in there for strike 1. Is that so? They banned the shift in Major League Baseball. You can still shift in high school, correct? Oh yeah. Okay. 0-1 outside. I wonder if that rule would ever change. Yeah, I was gonna say it's so rare. Maybe in championship games or like playoff games, but yeah. 1-1 outside. There are more cheers. Grinnell just score again.
I'm waiting for an update here.
Okay. 2 balls and 1 strike here. Upstairs, 3-1. On the way. Schoenhorst pitching. Braxton goes and chases it. 3-2. Well, if the game would have started on normal, if we were just doing a normal game, it was started at 7:30, so we're on track. That one's in there, strike 3, and this one is over. Ballard defeats Grinnell, 11-1 is your final score for game number 1. We will be back in about 15 to 20 minutes for game number 2. Ballard defeats Grinnell, 11-1. You're watching the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.